What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Thoughts Are Wrong back with another video, and we have no other than Brittany Renner on the screen again in another video clip. And it seems like somebody gave her and Pearl and the Gonzalez twins and whoever this other chicks their own show, and it ended exactly how I thought it was going to end between Brittany and Pearl. It's still some time to see how the rest of the cast handle the situation later on. A complete dumpster fire. But without further ado, man, let's jump right into this clip.
A segment called Panel Pull Out. Pull out. I see what we did there. So each host will pull something from the internet or socials that they would like to address with that specific host. Sounds a little messy. We're gonna start with Pearl.
Sounds so messy.
Now, why would you start with Pearl? You got two other people on the show that you could have started this little messy game with, but you started with Pearl. In my opinion, I believe Brittany Renner had it out for Pearl ever since she was on Pearl's show with Andrew Tate. And Brittany couldn't act the way that she really wanted to act because that was not her place. She was in, I think that show was held in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. And so she couldn't really just be full-fledged Brittany. But now that she has her own show, co-hosting with other people, she can really show the real side of her. So I think it was a setup from jump for Brittany to get back at Pearl. But let's continue.
We're gonna start with Pearl.
I'm first?
Yes. I mean, at first, yeah.
Okay, so I saw something that you retweeted, Brittany. And it was something about it was something about female intuition.
Okay.
And I just don't think female intuition exists. I think female intuition is terrible.
I think it's terrible in what way?
We make terrible choices as women.
If you look at Brittany Renner's face the whole time she talks to Pearl or Pearl talks to her, she instantly looks triggered and annoyed. Brittany wanted to pop off on Pearl. She'd been wanting to pop off on Pearl. And this right here was the perfect situation, the perfect storm for Brittany to pop off on Pearl. She been want to jump on Pearl neck, man. And this show right here, this is like a couple episodes into the show, and y'all already fell out. This was, I'm telling you, I feel like Brittany set this girl up for this type of scenario. Let's continue.
So people will always say, "Oh, my female intuition. I knew because of my female intuition." And yeah, I don't think it's really a thing.
Well, intuition, just simply put, is heightened awareness. And so it stems from when women were at home with children and had to be tuned into what was going on. So intuition doesn't just stop at children.
Please, somebody in the comment section, find what the definition of intuition is, because I feel like Brittany just really pulled that out her ass. Don't get me wrong, it sounded good, but I think Brittany pulled that shit out her ass.
It's across the board. So if you aren't tuned into your intuition, that's a you thing.
No. I just look at the choices we make, you know.
We are you.
We as women. I mean,
look
at that. She instantly went on the attack. Let's make it about you. Why are we getting it personal when Pearl, the whole setup was Pearl to ask you a question about, was it what's in your DM or something that you said, and the question is for you to answer, and immediately you shifted to, let's make it about you, Pearl. She wanted to go on the attack.
What kind of choices do you make?
Okay, what kind of choices do you make, Brittany?
But you're the one who's, we're talking, you're saying that females don't make good choices,
well, look, we own the majority. I have no debt, right? But women in general.
That's because you're from.
Hang on, real quick. When Pearl said women don't make good choices, and of course this is a dialogue between her and Brittany got triggered. The old saying goes, a hit dog holler. everybody knows, even the black chick right there that I don't know her name, giving the side eye, is like, Brittany, you out there. You do not make good decisions. I mean, we got videos and clips on clips on clips of your bad decision making skills, your bad choices. I mean, it's a whole library of your bad decision making skills. So I mean, for you to get offended for somebody pointing out what you know is wrong, because you went on this whole I'ma do right, I'ma change, I'ma do better campaign for a while. I think after you had that interview with Kevin Samuels, and now you right back to the same old trashy, wannabe ratchet Brittany that nobody likes. Let's continue.
A rich family, girl.
In general, women,
you're from a rich family, so what are you talking about no debt, girl?
Women in general have a
congratulations. Like, you don't get a fish don't get applauded for swimming.
I'm lucky. That's why I said I'm lucky.
Okay, so for you, so why lead with that? So why lead with that? So why lead with that? You asked
for an example, and I'm going to give it to you. Do you want me to start?
Girl, okay. Let me tell you what
let's talk about
what we're not gonna do.
Right there, bro. I would have lost my shit. There is no way in hell somebody finna do me like that with the and dismiss what I'm trying to say to you in that manner. There's this thing called respect and respecting boundaries. Pearl was set up, and hey, I gotta put some accountability on Pearl for going on a show with I hate to say it, with women like this, with women of color, with the mindset that they have. Pearl, you was doomed from jumping on this show, cause they finna look at this whole thing as a race type thing. I'm a black woman, you a white woman, you come from privilege, we come from non-privilege. So, and this was the perfect opportunity for Brittany to showcase her ass.
Because you have a history of doing this, because I'm familiar with you, okay? Girl, what you like to do?
There it goes. You have a history of doing this. I'm familiar with you. That means Brittany has been waiting on this moment since she was on Pearl's show with Andrew Tate. She's been waiting to have this moment to get revenge. And this is her moment to get her revenge on Pearl.
Is you like to say these really stupid fucking comments, right? And then so what you do, then you like sit back and then you're like, you think you're so smart, you have this fucking smug ass look on your face, and then you're waiting for someone to give you that like emotional, like passionate response. So then you can sit there and be super dismissive and really kind of just gaslight. And I don't know, as a female.
Gaslight?
Like, no. Yeah, do you know what that word means?
You guys use it for everything.
You guys.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Bruh, like... I'm pretty sure Pearl is well educated to a certain degree. So for you to sit up here and make fun of her, degrade her by asking her if she know what the meaning of gaslight means. Like, come on, Brittany. Everybody knows you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Everybody knows how you getting or how you've got where you are today. And it ain't because of your brains. Now, I will say it does take some type of cognitive thinking to be able to utilize your other situation to get where you're at. It does take a little bit of that. But you're not really no intellectual person that somebody can really have a deep conversation with. Let's be honest, man.
You know what's funny about you saying you guys is seriously, it kind of feels like the only thing that is actually feminine about you is that you have a vagina.
Okay.
Because I feel like, there's like a man on the panel.
Okay, and what's feminine about you, Brittany?
Everything is feminine about me.
Oh, come on.
That right there. Brittany is full on assassin mode. She's just ready to attack. She's not ready to have a conversation. She's not ready to talk. She's just ready to attack Pearl, to get in whatever anger, whatever toxic drama that she had built up for Pearl, and ready to get it out on the show. And this is what this whole segment was about. Brittany getting her damn smoke out her chest on Pearl.
Like, I'm not trying to go personal here. So I don't know why you're trying to make this personal.
No, you made it personal when you led with, hey, I don't have any debt.
I don't know.
As if that's a flex because your parents have money.
You asked
What have you actually earned for yourself?
Brittany, you asked me. I'm saying in general, women own the majority of debt. We don't make great choices. If we look at who we pick, let's look at romantic decisions. Women don't make very good romantic decisions in general.
There's a point that needs to be made, though, and that's the fact that what I heard Brittany say earlier was she's talking about people who have there's a deep heightened intuition, and I think where the conversation is splitting is the fact that you're actually talking about people who don't have that, who have it turned off, who are disconnected
like her,
from their intuition, who don't make poor decisions. We make poor decisions. Like when we actually go down to the root of why it is that we make these poor decisions, there's layers and layers and layers and layers to it. And more of it is going to come from just like the science and
Man, if you don't get your wannabe smart ass out of here. Oh, the sisterhood is in full effect. I can't recall if this is Dylan or whichever one of the Gonzalez twins it is, but shut the hell up. You sound about as retarded as Brittany. You just putting it in a more politically correct manner, in a philosophical way that you think comes over as educated. It's a bunch of word salad that's coming out of your mouth. And then, of course, you gonna blame it on the white man at the end. Come on, man.
Backing that you kind of put into collective bundles that ultimately just come from who? The white man that you were raised by. So when it comes,
that's the reason that she doesn't have any debt.
I'm just saying. There's a certain
you
level of understanding that's not there.
So that's not you making a decision. That's you being born into white privilege, and we need you to acknowledge that. So that's not a decision that you made. That is the way you came.
Why do you need her to acknowledge that she was born into white privilege? Like, in this day and era, most people will have a leg up. Now, if you had the unfortunate, deck of cards to be born to some parents who made the wrong decisions as they grew up and ended up in lower middle class poverty, then that's what it is. But I'm not finna sit over here and blame the person next to me because their parents made the right decision and luck of the draw, they was created by this set of parents. It is what it is. We don't get to pick who our parents are. We're just created, conceived, and in the environment. And we got to do whatever we can in that environment to be the best person we can. But for you to get on this show, and I'm going to tell you what it is, man. Brittany is feeling the pain of her decisions, and she don't know how to deal with it. When Brittany sit back at the end of the day and think about her life and think about the path that she chose to get to where she's at today, she's not proud of it. She's not happy. It's eating her alive inside. People like her will run out here all day long putting on a fake smile, a facade to the world that they're happy, that nothing's wrong, they didn't do anything wrong, they made all the right decisions. But internally, they are destroyed. They are breaking down. And this is what you're seeing being publicly played out by Brittany today.
Came into this, and honestly, girl, you're a family of like 9 or 10. Like all that's how your dad set you up. So there are things that you genuinely did not have to experience. Right. You don't fucking know. You get to sit there again, smug as fuck. So you don't even have to make any decisions. You're the same person. You are the same person that the last time I saw you accidentally. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
Bruh. If that was a group of men and a man told another man that was about their business, bruh, this show will be done. It'll be like Zoe Williams with Ari Spears, bro. Ain't no way I'm finna be anywhere and another person finna tell me to shut the fuck up while they talking. Like I'm not a grown ass person that got responsibilities just like you. Brittany has no respect And if the woman to the left of her and the woman to the right of her think that she's gonna have respect for them, now she may tone it down a bit because she know these are black women and they probably gonna scrap if I get out of line. But I got a feeling she's gonna test those boundaries. Only time will tell.
And you get to go. You're the same person who accidentally spent $50,000 and your dad was able to pay it off on your credit card. Yes, you did when you spent.
I didn't actually.
That right there was some bullshit because that right there was a personal shot Brittany just did to Pearl. Pearl told her something like that in secret, and Brittany wanted to air it out. I guarantee you, Pearl told Brittany that shit in secret, and Brittany found the perfect time to air it out on air to embarrass Pearl. This was a whole let me embarrass this bitch campaign that Brittany was on. And I'm gonna tell you what, man, karma is a motherfucker though.
You're the one who said an accident. I spent over my limit. That's what you said. That's what you said. So again, an unreal. That's what you said. That's what you said. The last time that I saw you. Yeah. So again, we're going back to you. You're girl. What the shit that comes? That's what I'm saying. The shit that comes out of your mouth. You literally just say whatever.
Why are you getting so mad over?
Because honestly, you're fucking delusional.
Brittany.
No, Brittany. Go ahead.
Brittany,
I do think there's one thing. I think there's one thing that we have to say.
If you're gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna do the show. Like you don't have to. You don't have to scream at me. That's so disrespectful. You know, I'm not here to get like that's like you don't have to be rude. I don't.
That's it, man, for this clip, man. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below. Let me know, if you have a difference of opinion, if you felt like Pearl was in the wrong somehow, some way on this podcast, and Brittany was the victim, or how you feel about how this podcast went. I think Brittany was completely in the wrong. I think Brittany came on there to try to destroy Pearl because she had some type of secret vendetta out against her from past interactions that she had with Pearl, and she played it all out on this show that they had together. Let me know you guys' thoughts, man. It's your boy Thoughts of Rome. I'm back. I'm finna be out, and I'll see y'all next video. All right, peace.